What's happening? What's happening? Stephen with you again, Bama GA Outdoors. Happy Sunday to y'all. Beautiful spring day here in Powder Springs, Georgia. First Sunday smoke this spring, y'all. It's time to get it moving. And we got the old big grill fired up right here. We're running some coals and some hickory wood. We got hickory lump coals down there and some hickory briquettes. And today, y'all, what we're going to be throwing on this thing, we got about 3 whole racks of spares. You see I done cut my skirt meat off because I love that. We got some little pork skewers right here, teriyaki pork skewers. We got a rack of beef back ribs. And we got a whole chicken that I split through the back in some marinade right there. And then in this one, we have some legs and thighs that have been sitting in this this rub for a while. So they'll be going on. So I'm getting ready to get everything on. And then we'll come back to y'all once we get it on. Hold on. All right, y'all, we all loaded up, and I know I got a flame up. I can hear it. Whew, that's sizzling hard. Yep, I got a lot of char on there already. I knew I had a flame up. So it's not as charred as I want it to be, but it will get there real soon if I don't move these. So I'm going to just lay these off to the side because that is pretty charred. I knew I had a flame up. I was trying to get everything else loaded up, and I could see that flame starting to work its way up when I was on the other side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them off to the side. I'm gonna pull them a little flap meat down here a little bit because that's my snack. And I don't know if y'all can see exactly how I got this thing loaded up. So I'll show you the best I can. Up top I got them beef back ribs, some pork skewers, and a whole chicken back there. And then on the other side I got some legs and thighs. And then of course over here I had those 3 racks in this flap meat. So we rocking and rolling right now. She is hot, hot, hot. And I'm going to get it closed down so my flame will come back down on me. And everything can cook at a slower temperature, slower rate. But for right now, everything is looking pretty good. Let me just kind of get this off to this side a little more because it's a little less flame over here. And I want to close this down. Now that I got the char on the bottom of the ribs way quicker than I wanted, I'm going to actually let them cook slower and lower. Now I'm going to keep them kind of off to this side. I'll pull them back a little bit closer, just a little bit closer. Not close enough to drip any grease, but close enough to where the heat is going to be good on them. And yes, darling, I'm going to close it back down. Yes, baby, give me a second. We'll come back to y'all in a minute.
Why are you copying me?
Why you copying me? Trying to flip over a little flap meat, y'all. Oh, it's looking good.
Woo. Daddy you need to come on in here and get your hair taken out. Come on. Come on.
Bye, little lady.
You put your
I'll
onions
see
in
you
the
later.
ground. Let's go.
Did you do any baked beans, babe? No?
No.
Okay.
Greens, potato salad, and meat.
Greens, potato salad, and meat. That'll work. All right. I'm cool with that. A little ribs, little back ribs, little beef backs trying to come along up there, y'all. The little what, babe? The who? What'd you say?
Sunday cook.
Oh, yeah, it's on right now, my Sunday smoke.
Video.
Yep, it's videoing right now, baby.
Oh, so you video you coming down this side?
Nope. Little pork skewers will probably be done in a little while.
I'm already.
And little beef back ribs is just a bite, y'all. The ribs gonna be a while, little boop. Let me get y'all closer so y'all can see what everything look like. I don't know how well y'all can see, but that little flap meat down there on the right, little beef backs up there, pork skewers, whole chicken in the back. Got the thighs and legs over there on that side, and I got the racks right here. I pulled the racks off the direct heat for now, because I had a lot of flame up, and I charred the bottom really good. I like the bottom charred, but it was trying to get overcharred on me, and I need it to not be overcharred. So, but everything coming along right now, y'all. We'll come back to y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all, let's check these thighs and legs. All right, I gotta watch these on this side of the grill a little closer. Probably have to rotate them back this way some because they're closer to the fire.
What's on this side?
This is the chicken, babe.
Where's Ruby?
The ribs on the other side, darling. So I'm just moving these so they don't burn. I made up a little marinade that I put on this chicken. I marinated that whole bird in it, and I decided to drizzle some over the top of these thighs and legs. And I hope it tastes good. It smells real good. All right, whole bird up there doing its thing. So it's gonna be a while before he ready. We got that flame going, nothing directly over it. I'm waiting on them coals to come down so I can put my ribs back directly over it. Flame a little too high right now. So we'll come back to y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all, let's get it popped open and check everything out. I moved everything around, the flap meat and the little pork kebabs. They already done. We've been eating them up. So now that my flame is died down and it's at a just gray coal stage, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my racks over the top of them. I gotta take a look at them little beef back ribs too. They got a lot of bone pool. Yeah. And these ain't like plate ribs, the Dono ribs. These just some little beef back ribs Kroger had for sale. And I wanted to taste a little beef too, so I decided to get these. They don't never really have a lot of meat on them, but I wanted to taste a little beef with my barbecue today, so that's why I decided to go ahead and get them. But now we got these racks back over this fire directly. They're gonna go ahead and do their thing. And I'm gonna go to the other side and probably move the chicken around a little bit. The chicken looking pretty good. I moved it a lot of it to the top up here, some of them thighs, and doing pretty good. I can't wait to taste the chicken with that marinade. That whole bird was marinated in it. And I'm just gonna see. But anyway, let me get it closed back down. Everything looking pretty good right now. That's what the beef ribs is looking like. Like I said, it's not a whole lot of meat on them. Of course, them racks, they got a long way to go, because I took them from directly over the fire. Drumsticks, they looking pretty good. Whole bird and the thighs, they coming on too. Everything looking pretty good. So, I ain't mad. I feel good about everything right now. There we go. Alright, we'll come back to y'all in a minute. Alright, y'all. We meat side down on them ribs now. We've been that way for a while. I think I'm getting ready to wrap them. I got all the char I wanted on the bone side. And I think I'm getting ready to wrap them. Pop this side open. So, let's see. Got all that good fat dripping down there now. We got the membrane charred up real good. Let's see what they look like on the meat side now they've been down on it. Yeah. That one looked pretty good. I like that. So we'll sit it to the side, get it ready to wrap. Oh yeah, that one looked the same way. That fat dripping out of there. So we're gonna take all three of these off. Oh yeah, that baby looks splendid right there. Yeah. So we're gonna get these wrapped and throw back on. Let me look at my little beef backs. The little beef backs look good. They got a bunch of bone pulled back. I'm just letting them ride. I ain't even tempted them or nothing yet. Got a little piece trying to come off down at the end. If it do, that'll be fine. I'll just eat that. But I'm gonna get these pork ribs wrapped. I'm gonna start temping my chicken, see what it's looking like, and we'll come back to y'all in a little while. All right, we're gonna go back on with them. We got them all three wrapped up here. We're gonna put them back on. I ended up changing the cooker I was gonna use, cause me and my baby girl had talked last night, and I asked her, I said, hey, you wanna cook some ribs tomorrow? She was like, yep. And I said, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to grill them? Do you want to smoke them? She was like, we can smoke them. I said, well, what are we going to use? Patches or Angus? And we had made the decision to use Angus. I got to have that little piece that was on there. We made the decision to use Angus because of the capacity. Because I was going to cook all of this on Angus and use the vertical too. But when my wife said we was going to have company for dinner, and I ended up having to cook more and having to cook it faster, I decided to just go ahead and pull this thing out, pull BG out, and use it and just direct cook the ribs and pretty much everything, just indirect, direct grilling. And that's why I'm here with this today. And close this other side down. That chicken looking good. But I'll come back to y'all in a little while. Peace. All right, my peoples. Hadn't had a little talk to with y'all in a minute. Just thought I'd do a little check-in with y'all, see how everybody doing. You know, we got a whole lot going on right now. And it's really good to have your mind and your heart in the right place right now during these times. So I just thought I'd check in with y'all, see how y'all doing. I'm an open book. Me, myself, I'm laid back chilling. I'm just being still and letting God be God. You know what I'm saying? He tells us in his word, be still and know that I am God. He in control. So I'm just chilling, trying to get a different perspective on things that are in my control that I have to change, you know, and be able to make more useful for the Lord during this time period. So I hope all y'all getting, you know, a different perspective on things and finding a peace within yourself that only the Lord can provide. Man, I really miss a lot of the times I sit here and talk to y'all about stuff, and then to see y'all's responses in the comments. Hadn't did that in a while. But right now, I'm just at a point in my life where with everything going on in the world, I see how God moving. And right now, everybody that's a true child of God should just be still and know that he is God. And just know that your peace is in him. And lean into that. That's what I'm doing. Chilling, grilling, and leaning into the peace of God. That's what's up with that. But I just wanted to holler at y'all for a quick second. Check in with y'all. My therapy been going pretty good, that physical therapy, since that accident. At one point I had hit a wall, man. I went to therapy and I had a great experience. This was about 3-4 weeks ago. Came out of therapy feeling awesome. It was on my off day. Woke up the next morning to get ready to go to work. Felt like I was in the accident all over again. And it was just, man. But then, you know, going back to therapy, you know, because I go twice a week, you know, and explaining to my therapist what had happened. She's an awesome therapist, and she worked it out, and I'm getting there. I'm not 100%. I was begging her to let me start working out again, but she told me I wasn't ready for that. Being a man, you know, up here I'm thinking, yeah, whatever. She was right. I got tested here at the house the other day just doing a simple chore. I just wanted to weed eat. I need to weed eat around my house, because it's about time for me to start cutting the grass. So I didn't try to weed eat around the house. I just weed ate right around these planter boxes I have on the other side of the barn. And I did 2 wheelbarrows of completely composted and dry chicken manure out of my chicken coop and to put in the boxes. And that was all together probably a 10-minute job, you know, filling up the wheelbarrow, spreading it into these boxes, and that little bit of weed eating in between the boxes. And I tell you what, I felt like a totally different person. My physical strength was non-existent in the way it used to be. So she was right. I'm not back to working out as bad as I want to be, because I can't stand feeling like a weak individual. But I'm just letting her do her thing with me. And she got me on she's still doing a lot of corrective measures right now, as well as integrating some strength training. She started that with me. So y'all just keep me in your prayers. And if you don't know what happened, back in November of last year, I got hit head on in my mail truck. You know, it was kind of crazy. Got hit head on, the seat belt didn't work right in the mail truck, so I was slammed into the steering wheel, and didn't break a single bone, but internally I got messed up. I had some whiplash out this world, some joint misalignment, all kind of craziness. And you know, it was just one of those things that where you start looking at what could have happened, all you can say is God's hand was on me, because when you look at that accident, I should not even be above ground right now. But glory to God that he got me still here, because it's for a reason. But I'm coming along with my therapy. I'm getting there. It's kind of crazy. I was telling one of the sisters at church during Sunday school, I was like, the crazy thing is I live in physical pain. I've always lived in physical pain because of the lifestyle I had growing up, and then all of the stuff I did in the military and all my, adrenaline junkie activities I've had over my life. But the pain I had after this accident was the worst ever. And then when I started going through therapy, and she got me to a point to where my pain level was pretty low compared to the way I normally felt. And then to have it kind of like hit a wall, and then all of a sudden one day after therapy feel like the same way I felt right after the accident, it was crazy. And to now feel how I am with what she's been doing to me lately, man, I tell you, God is good. He had the right people doing the right jobs. I can tell you that much, because my therapist, she is awesome. And I just want to encourage any of y'all right now that's going through anything physically, mentally, spiritually, man, just sit down, be at peace. Know that he is God. Be still and just let God be God. Stop trying to do stuff that you don't have the strength to do on your own, and don't try to push it ahead of God's schedule. And everything will align divinely the way it should. That's one of the things our pastor talk about at church, is divine alignment. You got to be in divine alignment in order for your purpose to come about. You can't sit back and be just, lackadaisical about everything. You got to move when God tells you to move on certain things, but you also can't get ahead of him thinking that's where you should be. But I just wanted to check in with y'all, man, see how y'all doing. I hope everybody out there doing good right now. And I hope y'all just, let God reign and rule in your life with his peace right now during these crazy times. But I hear my meat sizzling over there. I put some more coals on there, and I was just sitting here chilling, waiting on them to get caught up so I can close this thing back down. I see I got a good glow of red embers under there now, so I'm gonna go on and close this thing back down. I got my ribs wrapped, going into the tenderizing portion of the cook, so I'm gonna let them go on and do their thing. The chicken up there wasn't temping exactly where I needed to be. It was all still about 10 degrees under actual done temperature of 165, but I want to cook it a little bit longer because of the marinade that I had put on it. But we'll come back and we'll check this stuff out in a little bit. Y'all keep holding on with me. I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, y'all, so we finished the cook. Battery died on my phone. I didn't even realize it. Everything turned out great. Everybody in there eating right now. And the only thing I still have out here is I still have my whole chicken, because I'm putting that in I'm putting that in the freezer, and I got my little thing of ribs. I may take that to work tomorrow, the little beef back ribs, but vacuum sealing. I'm vacuum sealing that and putting that in the freezer. But everything turned out good. Everybody really like it, and I appreciate y'all watching these videos. I'll throw some pictures up of the ribs and the chicken, show y'all what that looked like. And till the next time, y'all have a blessed week, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.